Alright, hey everyone, it's AntagonistKim, and we're back with Disco Elysium. The tribunal was crazy. We, last episode more so talked to everyone to see how they felt about what happened, and we got quite a bit of thanks, which was surprising to me. I wasn't expecting it, to be fair. I thought I'd have a lot of hate for it, but surprisingly went better than I thought. We talked to Lillian about using her boat, so we also heard that her twins just randomly go over there to just like look at that island sometimes. So we had to talk to the twins, go to the island, which I think will help us solve where that last shot came from. So I'm kind of leaning towards, I have no idea though. I really don't. I'm leaning towards us going to the island is probably in-game stuff, I would imagine. We can't get the Hangman's boots, which makes me sad, but do we really want to ask about the La Puta Madre thing? I don't know if we're going to do that. Because it's like, Ruby said you were a notoriously corrupt cop. That's why she was scared of you. When you get a chance, call your station to find out more if you dare. So, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty, like, dared out. Damn. So, I don't know. I might... Let's talk to the twins and see if they've got anything interesting to say. I believe there's no one else over here that we're supposed to really talk to. Everything else is kind of done over there. Unless we think Ruby is back underneath this coastal thing. But I doubt it. I think she ran. So if we're going under here, it's purely to see if she came back here, I guess. But kind of made it sound like we could stay in here, but Gart says we have a free place to stay now. So let's see what else is here. Just to be sure. Yeah, she's out. Alright, well. I thought there would be a little bit more, so let's go. Let's go to the fish village. Go to the fish village, talk to the twins. I'll pseudo think about if I want to do the other thing, but I'm not sure if I'm going to. Let's head over there. But man, this has been like a wild ride, so I'm gonna be honest with you, just having gone through all the stuff, our main people have either fled or are killed. No one else is really giving off any vibes that they're a killer, so it's like I have no idea who this person is, the killer. I don't know. Really don't know.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay, kids, you've been to the island, right?
On that island?
The one who's busy kicking his stone points to the bay. Yes, that one. I need to know more about it. No, some other island, of course, that one. Yeah, that one. I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great.
The boy pauses to think with his finger in his mouth.
And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Oh, so you mean the shells then?
I don't know what these are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Fire guy.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No.
The boy shakes his head vehemently.
Yes.
His brother looks at him, then at you.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he considered the fire guy?
Because
The boy pauses to think.
he asks to put the fire out.
The other explains. Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
The other adds laconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier. You mentioned something about lights, though.
I don't know.
Starts one of them, and it's hard to tell which one now.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
He points to the streetlight.
Yes.
The boy looks at his toes. Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times.
The other twin seems to know it.
He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
The first one pauses to think, then comes to some kind of conclusion.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
They almost said in unison. How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to the island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Aw.
Don't say that, he didn't.
The brother punches him. The eyes well up like he's starting to cry. Your father did not kill himself? He killed himself, alright. Say nothing. I don't know if it's our place to say it. Is that what Lillian said? Well, I think he died from alcohol poisoning, so I guess maybe not in thought intentionally doing it. Your father didn't do that.
I don't know.
The boy who made the claim finds himself unsure and looks around.
Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
Okay.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
You're right. Is that all you guys know? Is there anything else you can tell me about the island? The boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Okay, well, that's good, I guess. So, are we going to this freaking island? I think we're just gonna go to the island, guys. Should I quick save and finish this? I have no idea what that's gonna do. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted. I just want to see. Hold on. Okay, we'll quick save in case I decide I don't like what happens.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Precinct 57, we've been attacked. I repeat, Lieutenant Kimberteragi and I.
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Cronel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that dangerous, though?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
He glances over his shoulder.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
He flicks off the radio. Silence.
You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay.
Okay.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay, so hold on. What did that update for this? No, it still lets me with the option.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Hey, can you connect me to Precinct 41?
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as a La Puta Madre's peon. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
Well, there's been some talk, sir. He seems reluctant. There's a pause as he seems to mull over his enormous radio microphone. Some talk? What does that even mean, there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know that I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in Revachol. My reputation precedes me. I want you to know that I would never, ever do anything like that. I'm not taking bribes, Jules. Some talk? What does it mean? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? I don't think we would do that.
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Okay, well...
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Interesting. Because last time we talked on the radio, that went real bad. Okay. So, Fish Village, please. Let's do this. Take the boat. See how it works out. Lillian? I'm trying to think if there's anyone else we should have talked to. All the church folk, the guy and the kid were gone at the Feld building. Ruby's gone. Claudier's gone. Everyone else is gone. We talked to people inside there. We can't talk to Everard or anyone. So I guess let's freaking go. Let's do this.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
I mean, I can't do anything else, yeah.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
You take the engine, Kim. I'll have the boombox. Get in. So yeah, they're saying we need fuel. So where do we find the fuel? I mean, I honestly don't know where we're supposed to find the fuel at. Are we supposed to find the fuel somewhere, guys? Let's see. What are we gonna do? Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm trying to... Alright. I mean, whatever. Let's just go for it. Take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What? How else do we blast sad FM on our way to the island? You heard me. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
All right, let's ride. Look at us. I love it. We're straight up. I don't know, I'm doing some George Washington shit or something.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Let's go.
All right, let's climb out. We made it. I don't know what this means, though. Here we go. Holy cow. Okay. Let's look around. A makeshift bridge and bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. The rusted chain trails off to the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot on the land's end.
Ah, yes. So it seems.
The lieutenant looks at the mechanism overhead. What do you think this was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, Man, we're gonna look around at everything. We gotta pick up rocks and touch stuff and see what's good. Hello. These are tires falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. I love how they're calling it the sad song, but I love how the sad song had like the Disco Elysium theme in there. I thought that was really neat. Very cool. Even this one kind of has a hint of that, too. There's a lingering trace of Mazza in the air. Okay. Attention inflammable. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel into black viscous. Okay. Okay. Hello?
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What does that flutter?
The flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 meters away. 102, 105.
What about underneath the flutter?
On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline. Long dried leaves chafing against each other. Like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work. Of great importance to the few who attend.
Okay, now this is kind of good because this gives us like a reference of the island. What about to the west?
A silent hiss. Sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the east?
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers.
Ahead?
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
Beyond that, further north?
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
Below the silence?
A jitter. A sound impatient to happen, but not yet in this world. You hear some kind of limb fidget, producing an imperceptible tick.
Okay.
No, it's just your imagination. You can't hear such things.
So we have like some kind of like other animal going on here? What's going on? What about Kim?
Yes?
It's pretty silent on this island.
It is. Is that why we are stopping?
Wait, I have to listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant nods in silence.
Let's stop listening. Sorry, I thought it was going to give me a little more than that. Okay, well. So let's climb up this thing. We got some kind of fort to go into. What is this? This barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks. Be careful not to fall. The cliff looks steep. You recognize this little birch from the coin operator viewer? Okay. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Does it let us go over there? Ooh.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Kim, what is ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM. It sounds like the RCM's Revachol Citizens Militia.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Okay.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex.
Nice, in quote.
It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
What I'm hearing is we descend from the glorious Revolutionary Army. It's a little embarrassing in 51, no? Maybe we need a rebrand? ICM sounds like ICP, very close to International Collaboration Police. Nice and normal that way. Maybe we should rebrand.
No one remembers the ICM. The connotation is less important each year.
A white star pointing to the label.
No, an upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Right, are those specs stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
Okay, looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Interesting. I wish we could have came here then to get extra bullets for our gun, but whatever. Alright, I guess we're going in this. Let's maybe equip our flashlight. Obviously. Okay. Okay, we got quite a bit of stuff here. Let's take a look. This is the partial stairs. What is this? Carefully, these stairs have collapsed. Can we go under here? Obviously, that's a back end we can't get to. Can we? No.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft-cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Lieutenant inspects the bed. How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
I mean, is that what... New task, rest in the flak tower? I mean, I guess we could go to sleep. I don't know what time it is. Maybe we'll do a little shut-eye? Is that really a thing it wants us to do? Let's...
Yes, anytime. If you need a rest later, it's okay by me.
You don't have to be a hero.
I know they want us to internalize something, I'm sure, but I just want to keep looking at everything. You see candles planted on a broken rangefinder? A moth-bitten sheet keeps the wind out. Keep zooming in on here. Let's look at the lookables and we'll read that. Books, mostly fantastic and historical fiction. Dishes stained with sauce from a fire, the survivor's kitchen. About here.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift through them?
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures. Popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife. Widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive?
Okay.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Okay.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Does anything stand out as unusual? Conceptualization? Sure.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory, that is, dour, life non-affirming left-wing literature, published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Ouzia. It's not exactly light reading.
Looked Kim, powerful communist theory, rigorous and truthful. Look Kim, deranged commie ranting. Look Kim, downbeat dribble for people who can't get shit done. Look Kim, a book, a left wing. I have no comments, do you? I don't like getting into the political talks with Kim. Usually Kim has something to say. Kim, what do you think?
Ouzia. Humanitarian sciences. Stands out. Not a lot of critical theory around in Ravachol West anymore.
Okay.
Your incendiary remark has failed to provoke him. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
A student at the apartment building seemed to have some as well.
Well, yes. That one student did.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
Critical theory books, what do you think they mean?
Whoever has lived here, they have some education and a certain set of interests.
Interesting.
Rhetoric. They really want me to poke in on that, but oh, hey. Foul arrower shirt, hand-eye coordination thing. That's cool. Okay. Were we not able to get to this other piece? Oh, yeah, we could. Let's see. I didn't realize I thought I could look to it from the bottom. This was once an armament rest. Okay. What about this?
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout.
He points to the open fuel can on the side of the dynamo.
The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter, long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Tap on the side.
A hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean, a generator here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
That is his idea of a joke.
I am. This generator proves the universe is material. I meant, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Okay, so then is there anything we can take from this area? No? Okay. If this other thing doesn't take us someplace else, we'll, mess with that later. Look, there's that, same poster right there. Okay. This? Health things. What about this one? Money and other stuff. What is this? This great blast door weighs over 10 tons. Rust peels off of it. Okay. Hello. Twin cannons were attached here. Medium distance, large caliber. Doesn't let us go up here. Now, do we, are we gonna maybe need fuel for this? Did this thing let us pick up the fuel? No. Oh, I guess we need a container to put it in? That makes sense. Okay, sorry. I'm like still caught up here. And we weren't able to do anything with this? The inside of the fortress, you make out the console, the blast door. So can we not get down here? I want to do one last double check. Sorry guys, I'm looking at everything here. Obviously we can't go down this way. We have to go in through the outdoor spot. I mean, it really wants me to sleep. Should I sleep real quick?
The greasy old spring.
The offer still stands. Take it. You don't look so good.
You face the concrete wall.
We'll sleep for a second.
There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there,
Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep.
We didn't get any inner monologue, guys. That's kind of a miracle. Where's Kim at? The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. Okay. Uh-oh. Hopefully nothing bad happened. Go outside to the beach? Like the blast door? We never went through there. Uh-oh. My bad. This door still here is closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. Wait a second. How do I get to the beach again? Frick, hold on. I'm worried. It's not letting me select anything. What is happening, game? Let's maybe load? Where were we at for this? I think something went wrong here. Hold on. Sorry, there might be a repeat of stuff, guys. Not sure why it's not letting me outside here. Okay, let me go through these real quick. Oh, now it's not letting me select stuff. What's happening? What is going on, game? Oh, now it does? Okay. Sorry. Okay.
An old cylindrical. The lieutenant.
It's cold now. Downstairs, some liquid carbon. The kind that's favored.
If anyone stayed here, a hollow ring, the canister.
I don't know.
That is his
Sorry,
idea
guys.
of it.
Hold on.
Someone who is basic electricals.
The wind outside picks up
Gonna run through these options real quick. I don't know why it wasn't letting me do all that.
soft covers, serialized fantastique, and detective stories, and a small collection of critical theory from obscure publishing houses.
Okay, we getting through that. Let's get the stuff. Yes. Yes. This. Okay.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one, a heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
Sorry, maybe we should have done this first before we slept. What's on the other side?
Another part of the island, probably. The lock looks like it could still be usable.
The lieutenant looks into the keyhole. How do we open it?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He looks at the door, then at its bigger brother, then at the lock.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
You're right, we opened the big one. Do we see controls anywhere?
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Okay, so that's now an option. So what else is here that we didn't pick up the shirt? Let's go grab the shirt. Is there anything else? Oh, we can go under. Okay. 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 Got it. I did not see that. Let's grab this. Yep. We went through the dialogue for that. Yep. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had to catch up after that weird... Like, it wouldn't let me open doors or anything. Okay. We're back through here. There's this. What about this?
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Run your fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is this, then?
The console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out. They terminate here.
The lieutenant points to the wires running into that machine. Could this open the blast door?
Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radiodiffusé. It sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here. Maybe it still does.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights, function as a radio computer.
Turn emergency open.
We need to restore power before using this, officer. The generator, it didn't look like there was fuel in it. We should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
He looks into the dim light to his right.
The boat engine.
Or we could get some from the boat engine. Not an agreement, because we need something to get back to the thing. Failing that, we could go back to the mainland and get some. No, let's not
The
an
console
agreement.
looks on as you...
Let's see if there's anything else we can surmise from this. Hello. Hey, money. Does it let us go out this way? I mean... Oh, there's this. What is this? The hatch is jammed shut. I guess let's walk out here. Firing slit. You can't see inside. It must have been a direct take with such a huge chunk. Will it let us walk over here? No. The distant sound of a cargo ship. Is there a way for us to walk down here? Doesn't look like it. What about over here? This it lets us do. Okay. I mean, they really don't want us to go all the way back to the other island to get fuel, right? Because then we wouldn't be able to come back here again. The ice cracks under your feet. Be careful not to fall through. Okay. Over here? You can.
A strange feeling looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in. Yes, cold and still. But love is warm like the inside of her mouth.
Oh shit, nope.
Yes, 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 yes.
No.
No. We're not starting with that. Not now. Not this time. This thought is over.
Shake our head, buddy. We're better now. We aren't playing no silly business. Can we walk across the ice? Okay, we got this going on. There's some kind of light happening there. Can we walk across? What's this? The winch is broken. Rust has eaten the remains of the chain. Just let us go over there. Okay, we're walking up this little hill thing then. Sorry, this way. Oh no, another one. The pain repels makes you wince, then you continue. You might need to sleep, guys. The inside of the fortress, you can make out the console and the blast door. The depot was supplied. This chain is long gone from the coast. Yeah, this? Take the jerry can. Yeah, loom fuel canister? Hell yeah, dude. A weathered artillery map shows coordinates of the Bay of Revachol. Okay. The old machine cabinet newly stocked with dramamine? Sure. What else is in here besides the bed? What is this?
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Lieutenant lowers his voice, stepping closer with his hand on his gun. This looks like a good place to shoot. Inspect the mattress.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns. And an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Pick one out of the can.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Moteri. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Druan, a local blend from the Southern Islands, or Astra, the legendary cigarette from Grad. Tio Moteri is favored by older men for its paper filter tips, sweet smell, and added tar.
Oh, Tumatori, like the ones we found at Land's End, remember?
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same person could have visited both locations.
He stares at the can for a second.
I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there, they keep it tidy. This here may also be a smoking spot.
Let's inspect the wall.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the concrete first.
Quite old and grimy from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Look through the hole in the concrete.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation, a tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
On the left?
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B.
On the right?
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10. The doomed commercial area.
And between the two?
The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop, sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
Mother Clucker.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight to the window?
More than that.
Kim, with a pair of binoculars, I would be able to see inside the room.
A pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure.
Cheek against a cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger, on a calm day like this.
Kim, I could make it. I could make the shot.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Hell yeah, dude. There we go. I was actually going to say, too, guys. I was also still considerably thinking about the, what happened with the Union and the mercenaries, right? We had no access to get here to confirm the final thing, to, like, really say who it was. So I don't think we really had any choice in pointing the fingers at anybody. That's why I didn't say anything in that point, because we, you know, it wasn't Titus, it wasn't Ruby. You know? I don't know.
Affirmative.
Why didn't we come here before? Finally.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
You're right. I'm not gonna go on this. I mean, it sucks that 7 people are dead because of it, but man, this... Oh, you're right.
He looks north, over the fortification, then at the mattress.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
He looks behind him. In Martinez, on this island, like right here, point at the mattress. On this island.
He does not answer, just nods. With his back hunched, he looks around once more and says,
We should move now.
Holy smokes, guys. So what's next? I mean, really just lighten up this generator and stuff, isn't it? You feel eyes on your back. Someone's watching you, but you can't say from where. Oh, shit. Okay. No way to jump down here without breaking a few bones. I didn't realize I could, go right there. Alright. Holy smokies. I guess let's, I mean, really, we need to fill this can, right? Is that what's left right now? Is filling the can? We're already at 50 minutes. Oh, what was the... I didn't mean to pass through that so quick. What was it? There it is. Water rushes below, far down below. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, do we want to rest too? We have 2 points to go into stuff. We found clothing, we found items, the canister. Open the blast doors, find the fuel container. Guys, I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. I think I'm gonna end the episode right here. We're already at 52 minutes. I have a feeling everything's coming to a head. I think the next episode is going to be the last episode. We need to get the fuel for this generator thingy, which then starts the computer thingy to then open the blast door, where I assume we'll have a little bit more to look for our person. I might also try the sleep again and see if it doesn't glitch. I know we probably have something that's going to lead to some kind of revelation, or at least a final talk with Kim there, so I really want to do that too. But guys, thanks so much for joining me. I can't believe this is it. It's crazy. We've come so far to get this answer, and I'm really excited to figure out who it is. But yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.